President Uhuru Kenyatta now says the coronavirus infections in Kenya would have been higher had the country not instituted robust containment measures. President Kenyatta said Kenya had to close its borders, schools and prohibit large gatherings, increase testing, contact tracing and quarantine measures, in addition to intensifying social distance and other hygiene protocol requirements to try and fight the virus, which are bearing fruits. The head of state, however, said the measures are not without sacrifices, as the interventions have led to negative economic effects.
Speaking at State House, Nairobi, during a virtual leaders forum on US-Africa trade convened by the Corporate Council on Africa, the president said the informal sector, tourism and the hotel industry have suffered the heaviest burden, adding that his administration had put in place measures to cushion vulnerable communities and businesses from the adverse effects of the pandemic.
The numbers could have been higher, but we moved swiftly to institute robust containment measures. We closed our borders, closed our schools, and prohibited large gatherings. We increased testing, contact tracing, quarantine measures, in addition to intensifying social distance and other hygiene protocol requirements.
On the flip side, the President Uhuru said the health crisis had created an opportunity for Kenya's manufacturing sector to demonstrate its resourcefulness by producing supplies needed to contain the disease.
Interestingly and indeed encouraging, our emerging manufacturing sector has demonstrated unprecedented resourcefulness. The sector is producing currently in Kenya personal protective equipment and is making major breakthroughs in manufacturing medical equipment, including ventilators.
The head of state said Kenya had harnessed digital technologies to roll out e-learning for schools, provide digital payments for vulnerable individuals, and convey timely public health information to citizens. On the post-COVID-19 recovery, the president said Kenya is prioritizing investment and trade as key drivers of the process, as the country now needs massive injection of investment capital into the economy and a quantum increase in exports. President Kenyatta said Kenya aims at conducting the free trade agreement with the U.S. ahead of the expiry of the AGOA arrangement in 2025.
Ghana, Kenya were among the leading countries that pushed for this Africa free trade arrangement. And under that arrangement, what we did agree is that all negotiations would come into play as soon as the Africa free trade agreement came into effect. So that's July, the first week of July, July 7th in particular. And our negotiations with the United States are scheduled to start on the very same day.
He said Kenya is keen on an FTA that creates jobs and protects the country's industrial and agricultural sectors. President Nana Akufo-Addo said his country had rolled a $250 million COVID-19 stimulus package with the objective of minimizing job losses. The Ghanaian leader said the AFCTM is an opportunity for the U.S. to enhance its investments in Africa.